Hi guys, Robert from RobertOReed.com, and this is your home of character, cryptos, and cash flows. In this video, I'll be covering the 7 mistakes new cryptocurrency investors make. Let's get into it. Okay guys, I don't want to waste your time, so let's get right into the list. The first mistake that's often made by brand new cryptocurrency investors is FOMO investing. Obviously, you guys know that FOMO is simply fear of missing out. They hear something about a hot topic or something that's trending and they say, hey, I heard about this Bitcoin thing. You think I should invest? And then they go and throw money at it without any further investigation. This is simply buying on emotion, and a huge mistake that new investors often make, but they should avoid. Mistake number 2, FUD investing. FUD is simply fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And many people usually sell when something like that happens. They don't understand the misinformation from the true information. And oftentimes, they abandon their positions simply because they are scared. Simply because they look at the chart or they hear a little news clipping and then they sell. They look at the chart and it's in red and it's trending down and they sell. They run for the hills. They are screaming bloody murder. They are panicking and there's mass hysteria and they sell off their positions. This is selling based on emotion, which many new cryptocurrency investors make but should avoid. Top mistake number 3, lack of due diligence. Far too many times they skip the part of researching the market, analyzing the trends, reading white papers, etc. And they pretty much go down to, hey, the little squiggly line on the chart is going up. I think I'll invest. Big mistake. And it's a mistake that many new investors make and also should avoid. Top mistake number 4, lack of patience. You know, Warren Buffett said it best when he said the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. You know, the cryptocurrency market is very similar in that respect. If you don't have patience, you probably shouldn't be in the cryptocurrency space to begin with. Sure, there are a lot of cryptocurrency day traders, but that is a completely different discipline and it requires you to time the market. And I'm sure that's probably not what you got into the cryptocurrency space to begin with. That you want to have some long-term gains and you want some consistent gains if at all possible. But going in and lacking patience and just jumping and moving and buying and selling at the very whims of the market can drive you nuts. You must have patience, grasshopper. Patience. Relax. Zen. Om. Nom Yoho Renge Kyo. Big mistake number 5. Lack of a plan or strategy. Gamblers do this all the time. How many times you've heard of a gambler sitting at the table and they more than triple their money only to give it all back? The same thing happens when you are a new investor and you get into the cryptocurrency space. You look at those gains and you never have a plan to exit. You never have an idea. You think it goes up and up and up and up and never comes down. We can't predict when it's going to drop. Not necessarily. However, if you have a plan and you stick to that plan, your plan should always include when you want to take out profits at a reasonable rate. You can't say, oh, I'll take out profits when I make a 2,000% return. You don't even know if it's gonna make 2,000%. So you wanna have a more realistic point of view. I don't know what that number is for you. I know what it is for me, but you need to have a plan. And the bottom line is, know when to take profits. Big mistake number 6, betting on one horse. Now, if you forgive me for making use of another metaphor, but if you put all your eggs in one basket, it could be pretty dangerous. Now, yes, one coin could simply moonshot and net you incredible gains. But which one is it? Which is the next Bitcoin? Nobody knows. But if you have a diversified basket, just a few altcoins, maybe with some of the blue chippers, I'll call them, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, to go along with it, you could see that in the long term, you could net better, more consistent returns. But putting your eggs betting on one coin to do it all could be very, very risky. The key is to have a handful of coins and follow your plan. You do have a plan, right? You do have a plan, right? Finally, last but not least, the seventh mistake most newbies make, not staying up to date. There's so much out there. There's so much information out there to be had. And a lot of it is some valuable information. Looking at the charts is not enough. The market responds to sentiment. Now, on a sidebar, you don't have to be an emotional investor like the herd. You just have to look at the characteristics and the movement of the herd and then take advantage of that. News and announcements can be very, very valuable, and your job is to disseminate from FUD and facts. Comment, rate, subscribe. Smash that notification button, guys. Let me know what you think. What are some of the other mistakes that newbies make? Add it in the comment section below to help out the other folks. And till next time, conquer some cryptos. See you in the next video.